So I just came off stream.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
So I just got off stream playing Marvel Rivals for the very first time, and honestly, it's a blast. It's really fun. You should have been there. Twitch.tv/mbotheus, as always. It's been a while since I made a video, and here I am talking about Marvel Rivals. Now, why has it been a while? There was nothing really to talk about. I already talked about Deadlock, which was a game that piqued my interest, and between then and now, there weren't really things that released that I thought were interesting. Now here we are, Marvel Rivals. I've been a big Overwatch fan. A few of the first videos on this channel are Overwatch 1, the good old days. But I'm not a big fan of how Blizzard has been handling Overwatch the last few years, and I've made myself apparent about that in at least 2 videos. The Marvel Rivals takes what was fun about Overwatch 1 and brings it back into the picture, while also introducing a third-person perspective, which is a little bit different than a first-person perspective. And do I like it more? I'm not sure. I feel like I have to pay more attention, because there's people that I can see behind me now, instead of having to look behind me to see people behind me. It's a little more chaotic than first-person view, but it is fun. One thing that I like most about it is the fact that you can just break things and you have so many ways to interact with the map and other people. There is a lot of interaction. That's something that Overwatch 2 is missing. Overwatch 2 has a lot of people doing their own thing, and that also happens in Marvel Rivals. Of course, you're gonna have people all picking DPS and then all going in one by one. But the possibility for interaction is way more apparent. Like the team-ups, for example. I think overall this game has way more potential than Overwatch 2, and I do think it will at least hit Overwatch in the gut a little bit. Just like the bacteria did this week. I'm a little bit sick. Now it's finally officially out. I have never been accepted to any of the playtests, unfortunately. I don't know why, but here I am, I finally played it, and yeah, it's getting my stamp of approval. Absolutely go play this. It's more fun than Deadlock, at least. It's a little less hard than Deadlock also, and it's a lot more chaotic than most games. If you are used to stuff like that, if you are used to Overwatch, then you're gonna get into it very easily. Let's say you come from the Insomniac Spider games and you think, oh man, I love Spider-Man, I'm gonna play Spider-Man in Marvel Rivals. Well, let me tell you, it's a little more complicated than that. It's a little chaotic. And Spider-Man feels great. He doesn't feel as awesome as some people have been saying. Some people said he was straight from an Insomniac game. It's not that awesome because you don't have that much room to swing around. You can't really decide how big the webs are and how big your swings are either. So it's a little chaotic at times, and that is the same with Venom. But overall, the Spider-Man is good. He's cool. He's one of my favorite DPS. My favorite character overall is Captain America. Back in my day, women didn't have any rights. Captain America has the best movement, has the most fun interactions, and his shield just makes for a very mobile way of protecting yourself and your team. Instead of, standing in front of them and standing still, with Captain America you actually have to move around since it's so small. You can jump very high and go in very hard, out very hard. There's so much movement with Captain America, almost more than like Venom, and I love it. I absolutely love it. My only problem with the game is that it doesn't have roll queue. I know people hate roll queue, but I hate DPS players. I hate having a Hawkeye and a Black Widow in my team, both doing nothing. I'd rather just force people to play tank and DPS. I'm sorry, like, I don't have a problem with supports. There's always enough supports. There's just never enough tanks. No one wants to play the tanks. So maybe that's something they have to work on as well. Groot is way too slow for a lot of people. Hulk doesn't have as much mobility as you'd want him to. He doesn't have the big angry jumping. And Doctor Strange is also a little bit slow in his abilities. I think there's a little bit room for improvement there. I personally think that Captain America is just the best tank there is. Like, maybe Magneto is a close second, but they are very fun to play as well. So if you do want to play tank and you don't want your team to be entirely made of DPS or support, play Magneto or play Captain America. That's my recommendation. This game gets a 8 out of 10 from me. That's pretty high for me. Will it make me uninstall Overwatch? No, I still want to play Hazard when he's out, and as I said, this is a third-person view game, and Overwatch is a first-person view game. I still sometimes get first-person tendencies, and then I turn to Overwatch because Call of Duty is also crap, and all of the other FPS games I like are dead. Apex Legends, Titanfall 2, those are good examples, and I don't really want to play a Battle Royale in 2024 or 2025 either, so then I'm just stuck with playing Overwatch. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna install Overwatch for Rivals, but I am gonna play more Marvel Rivals than Overwatch probably. Thank you so much for watching. I want to know what you think of Marvel Rivals, and if you want me to stream more. I might stream on YouTube more, and otherwise you can find me here in Ambotheus. That's it. That's pretty much all I said. That I've gotten so bad at this, man. It's been so long. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.